Today on America's Court with Judge Ross.
She used my golf cart and crashed it into the garage door.
From the very beginning, I told them there's something wrong with this brake. It was sticky.
The whole purpose behind law is to right wrong. I want justice to be something that isn't this foreign concept.
Justice knows no boundaries. The truth will be heard. Fair, firm, compassionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Trent Truesdale is suing Allison Marks in the amount of $1,176.98 to fix damage to his rental property he says she caused.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties be sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you. Trent Truesdale, you want this court to order Allison Marks to pay you $1,176.98 based on some damages that were sustained by your golf cart and a property.
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead, prove your case.
Well, Your Honor, we met about 2 years ago, and we've been hanging out at the local pub. And I told her that I had a timeshare. Well, she took my timeshare slot from me and went down there.
Any particular reason why you weren't using your timeshare?
He needed to sell it. He was trying to sell it, so I helped him out by picking up that week, because if not, he was going to lose it and he needed the money.
Is that true?
Well, I wanted someone to take it over for me because I
Were
didn't
you-
have. Well, it was going to be very difficult to pay the money.
My question is very simple. Were you in need of money to prevent yourself from losing the timeshare? It's either no, I was not, or yes, I was.
Yes, I was.
Yes. So, okay, so that's what happened. That was easy. All right. And you were willing to go to the timeshare.
I was hesitant at first, but then I decided I had a week. I better just use it.
So that's a yes.
Yes.
I'm simple with my questions. All right. How long were you going to stay at the timeshare?
It was 5 days.
All right. So for 5 days, how much were you paying for those 5
I
days?
ended up paying $2,100.
$2,100 for the 5 days.
Mm-hmm. I think he overcharged me. I don't think that's what he...
Your Honor, she wasn't overcharged, and she only stayed 4 days because she got kicked out on the last day.
Why did you just say she got kicked out?
She used my golf cart and crashed it into the garage door and damaged the garage door, damaged the sensor, damaged the golf cart as well. And then I get a phone call at 2 in the morning on the day before she's going to leave from the property manager saying that they escorted her out of the property,
That's
and
not true.
then
That's not true.
they escorted her away, and she had to leave because it was $1,100 worth of damage.
Now you're saying that's not true.
No, nobody ever escorted me, and the property manager is his friend. That's his longtime friend.
Why do I need to know that?
Just because I don't know what they've arranged, but that is
Did you
how...
crash the golf cart?
The golf cart did
Yes,
crash.
What caused the crash?
When I first got there on the first day, I called them because it was supposed to be like a 5-star golf and tennis yoga resort, and it wasn't. It was more like, like a 2-star. And then the golf cart itself...
A 2-star? What is a 2-star?
I'm definitely being generous with those stars, but it was not.
It was far from 5.
Yeah, you had the hot water on, the pipes would start rattling, so I had to turn it and adjust it. The cable wasn't working, it wasn't clean. The golf cart itself was really, really old.
Then why did you stay the whole time?
It's not that old.
I'm talking to her.
Well, I left
Why
the
did
day
you stay
early.
the whole time?
I left the day early, and I had already.
Why did you even stay 4 days?
Well, it was 4 hours to get there, and then once I got there, I definitely was going to spend the night. And my whole intention was to go do yoga, cleanse, recharge.
Did you yoga and cleanse?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And so, were you enjoying yourself throughout the duration of those 4 days?
Yes, I did. But
So even though it was a 2-star in your opinion, you were enjoying yourself.
Well, I made the most of it. I had already spent my money.
So that's a yes. So you spent your money.
Mm-hmm.
You said, I'm going to cleanse, I'm going to woosah, and then you're going to do all the things that you need to do,
Mm-hmm.
and you were just kind of having some me time.
I did.
So no problem.
There was no problem.
Why did you leave a day early?
Well, I left on Friday because of the crash. Actually, I was injured. My back hurt, my neck hurt, and so I just thought I better get on the road. I want to regroup before I have to go back to work.
So tell me exactly, what were you doing on the golf course?
That whole place you have to drive in a golf course. You can't drive.
Oh, so you didn't go play golf.
No, I went to do the yoga and the tennis. And
So you were using the cart as a means of transporting yourself.
You have to on that resort. That's the only way you can get around.
Is that true, sir?
That is true, Your Honor.
You can't walk?
Because it's the regulations of the property that they want you to use golf carts in certain areas.
Oh, I see.
But, Your Honor, she also was down there doing cleansing. She does these crazy cleansings, which makes your body very weak. And after she did these cleansings for 3 or 4 days, she goes to the clubhouse and drinks. And she was drinking.
As in drinking alcohol?
Yes, drinking alcohol.
So much for the cleanse, huh?
It was the last day. It was Thursday.
And then at 1 in the morning.
I had 2 glasses of wine with other people, the manager of the resort included.
You didn't have 2 glasses of wine.
I did. I only had 2 drinks. They were $8 each, and I had one at dinner and then one afterwards.
Let's go with this. You only had 2 drinks.
That is what I had.
Okay. And so you're saying that alcohol played no role.
That's exactly what I told him from the beginning.
I didn't finish my question.
Oh.
Alcohol played no role in terms of whatever your behavior was from the time you got into the cart to the time you ultimately got into the crash.
The first thing I did alcohol played no role, but I did tell him from the very beginning, this cart isn't even running properly. He said it's been serviced, everything there.
So day 1, the cart wasn't running.
The tire was flat, and he said charge the battery. First I had to get it even to operate. So then
so other than the battery and the tire, was there anything else wrong with the golf
Yes, it was making a super loud screeching sound when you turn it on.
Loud screech. All right. The first night, did you use the golf cart?
I couldn't because it had to have the battery charged all night.
Right. So the second day, did you use the golf
Yes.
cart? Did you drink the second day?
No, wasn't drinking until Thursday.
All right. So did you use the golf cart on day 3?
Yes, I did.
So day 1, you didn't use it. You didn't drink. No accident.
Mm-hmm.
Day 2, you used it. You didn't drink. No accident.
Yes.
Day 3, you used it. You didn't drink. No accident. Yes?
Yes, but both those
Day
days,
4,
the brake
you
was
drink.
sticking.
You used the cart. Accident.
That is
2 drinks.
You're just putting those 2 together, but
That's
brake
what I do.
From the very beginning, I told him there's something wrong with this brake. It was
Just
sticking.
stop.
When America's Court returns.
I got a call from the property management group that you were in an accident with my golf cart and you did $1,100 worth of damage. Were you going to tell me about that? And she was all flabbergasted. Well.
Later.
Sir, you sound stupid.
Okay, well, I mean, I apologize for you making me sound stupid.
No, I'm not making you sound stupid. You're doing well all by yourself.
Closed captioning provided by Court with Judge Ross. We're back with the case of Trent Truesdale, who is suing Allison Marks over damage to his rental property.
Who initiates the conversation about the cart and whatever damage?
I did, Your Honor.
You initiated it.
Yes.
So had he not initiated it, you weren't planning on having the conversation with him.
Well, he started it, so of course we just got.
Were you planning on ever having
Yeah, I was going to mention it to him.
So he just beat you to the punch.
Yes.
All right.
Well, he kept asking. He thought I was going to lie about it. He started going crazy at dinner.
What do you mean? He thought you were going to lie about it?
He was saying that I was never going to tell him about the car incident.
Well, you didn't bring it up, right?
Well, not when I first got there. I mean, he got into it like within the first 10 minutes.
All right, so in the first 10 minutes, tell me about the conversation.
The first 10 minutes of the conversation, she was telling me about how wonderful her vacation was and how much she liked the timeshare.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't even tell me that she left about 8 hours early, that she got kicked out. She didn't tell me about the accident. She didn't say anything. She didn't tell me that her back or anything was hurting either.
Mm-hmm.
For 10 minutes, she just went on and on. She even showed me pictures of how nice it is.
When does the conversation pivot to this issue of the golf cart?
Well, I figured after about 10 minutes, I'd bring it up because I wanted to...
How'd you bring it up?
I said, well, I got a call from the property management group that you were in an accident with my golf cart and you did $1,100 worth of damage. Were you going to tell me about that? And she was all flabbergasted.
Is that true?
Well,
Is that how it came up?
That's how it came up, but the golf cart was inclusive, and the money that I paid was, he said, before I had asked him about the insurance, and he said everything's included. And, so if I didn't have insurance on the golf cart, I wouldn't have driven it, but whoever rents the timeshare, the golf cart is one of the amenities that comes with it.
So the total $1,176, where does this figure come from?
this comes from the damage of the...
You have proof of that?
Yes, Your Honor, you did.
All right. And so, what exactly was the damage?
The garage door frame is bent. The garage door sensor had to be replaced.
So she crashed into the garage of the timeshare?
Yes, that I share with neighbors.
And so what about the golf cart itself?
She destroyed the right front tire and did some small, little body damage to the front.
Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gal was going to come down in favor of the plaintiff. You are ensconced in dishonesty. Look it up. Look it up. You know what it means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
That, like, there's a veil of dishonesty around me, but there is not.
Okay, you're dead wrong. You will pay this man. Judgment in favor of the plaintiff.
All right.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $1,176.98.
Put this behind me and be done with her. She's just a big liar.
I can't believe the judge's decision. I can't believe the judge ordered me to pay Trent.
And coming up,
Because I
Sir,
needed it.
you sound stupid.
Okay, well, I mean, I apologize for you making me sound stupid.
No, I'm not. I'm not making you sound stupid. You're doing well all by yourself.
closed captioning provided by